Welcome to another episode of Bent Not Broken. Heartbreak and trauma may feel like the end of your story, but here it's the beginning of a bold new chapter. I'm your host, Coach Deborah Griffiths, and this is the space where women rise, rebuild, and rediscover their purpose. Remember this truth: you are bent, not broken. Hey everyone, welcome back to another bonus coaching session of Bent Not Broken. I'm Coach Deborah, and today I want to talk directly to the woman who feels like her entire life has fallen apart. Maybe you're sitting in the middle of divorce recovery feeling lost, maybe emotionally exhausted, maybe financially broke, and maybe questioning who you even are anymore after emotional abuse, betrayal, or years of putting yourself last. And if that's where you are right now, I need you to hear this. Just because your life fell apart does not mean your life is over. Sometimes what falls apart is the version of life that was no longer aligned with who you were becoming. And I know that sounds inspiring and hopeful, but let's be honest for a second. When you're the one living it, it doesn't feel empowering. It actually feels terrifying. Because starting over after divorce isn't about paperwork or changing your relationship status. It's emotional recovery. It's grieving. It's rebuilding your identity. It's figuring out how to heal while still functioning every day. And one of the biggest mistakes I see women make is believing they have to rebuild everything all at once. Because you don't. Healing doesn't happen one decision at a time. One boundary, one healthy choice, one moment of choosing yourself again. And sometimes healing starts incredibly small. Maybe today your win is simply getting out of bed. Maybe it's making the phone call you've been avoiding. Maybe it's finally admitting that the emotional abuse impacted you more deeply than you realized. That matters. Because recovery begins with honesty. You cannot heal from what you continue to minimize. And I also want to say this to the woman listening who feels ashamed because they're financially struggling after divorce or starting over later in life. Your current situation is not your final identity. Being broke does not mean you are broken. Many women leave marriages having lost financial stability, confidence, community, and even their sense of self. That doesn't mean you failed. It means you are rebuilding from a difficult chapter. And rebuilding takes courage. The beautiful thing about rebuilding intentionally is that this time you get to reclaim yourself. Not the version of you that survived to keep everyone comfortable. The real you. The woman underneath the people-pleasing, underneath the fear, underneath their survival mode. Because healing isn't just about recovering from pain. It's about rediscovering your purpose. And purpose often grows from the very places that hurt us most. That's why your story matters. That's why your healing matters. And that's why I always say, you are bent, not broken. So today I want to leave you with one question. What is one small step you can take today to reclaim your life? Not next year, not when you feel fully healed, today. Because one small intentional step creates massive transformation over time. And if you're ready to stop surviving and start rebuilding with support, accountability, and purpose, I'd love to invite you to my Living Bold program where we walk through this healing journey together. The link is in the show notes. And if this episode encouraged you, please share it with another woman who needs this reminder today. You are not too lost. You are not too far behind. And it is never too late to heal, rebuild, and reclaim your life. I'll see you next time on Bent, Not Broken. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Bent, Not Broken. I hope that this episode reminded you that even through life's toughest moments, you are bent, not broken. If this message inspired you, please share, rate, review, and subscribe, as it helps us reach more women who are ready to rise and rebuild. And until next time, keep living bold and walking in your purpose.